Hi and welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Cheryl and this is Your Journey Yoga. Today we've got a little bit of a spicy session. We're going to be working with weights. If you don't have weights, don't worry about it. It's a great one with body weight as well, but it's just a fun way to add some resistance in and get some good stretches in as well. So we're going to incorporate some lifting of some dumbbells. I've got 5 pound here. You can go with 1s, 2s, 3s, 5s. There's really no reason to go any higher than like an 8 unless you're just feeling like a beast today. So if that's the case, knock yourself out. You can always put them down. So we're going to incorporate stretches and some weightlifting. But first, let's just set ourselves up for success. Sitting in a nice seated position, roll those shoulders up and back. I'm so happy that you're here. Roll those shoulders down and away. I think this is going to be fun. I hope you love it too. Give those shoulders a good roll again. And then just gently press those palms down towards the ground. Keep your weights handy, but they don't need to be too close to you. Press those palms down towards the ground. Close your eyes. And as you exhale, lean your head to the right. Just going to get some blood flowing. Inhale, head up nice and tall. And lean your head to the left. And inhale it up nice and tall. As you exhale, turn and look out over that right shoulder as far as you can turn your head without turning the shoulders or the torso. Inhale it back to center. And then exhale, we look out over that left shoulder. And bring it back to center. Once again, chin to chest. Inhale, head up nice and tall, reach it high, pull those elbows back and down, spread those fingers wide, squeeze through the shoulder blades. Inhale, reach it up, and exhale, pull it down. One more time, reach it up, and exhale, pull it down, lift your gaze, and let those arms just gently float back down towards the ground. Switch so your other leg is in front, and we press those palms towards the ground, releasing that right ear towards the right shoulder. Feel that good little pull down through the neck and into the shoulder. Inhale, head up nice and tall, and then lean your head to the left, pressing that right palm down towards the ground. Inhale, head up nice and tall, release your chin down towards your chest. Inhale, head up nice and tall, reach it high. As you exhale, we turn to the left. Right hand to the top of the thigh, left hand behind you, sit up as tall as you can, and just gently pull yourself around, getting that nice twist. Inhale, reach it high, turn it back to face front, and exhale, we turn to the right. Left hand to the top of the thigh, right hand behind you, sit up nice and tall, turn and look out over that back shoulder. Inhale, reach it high, turn it back to face front, and gently release those hands down by your sides. Go ahead and grab your weights, one in each hand. We're going to bring those weights right up by the shoulders. As you exhale, press it up. Elbows are going to stay in nice and tight. They're just going to float straight up and straight down. Pressing it up and pulling it down. Arms are going to stay slightly in front of your head. And lower those elbows straight down. So just be mindful that we're not opening too much too far. Not yet. Those will come. And we go 4 more. If ever you have the weights in your hands and you're like, oof, okay, I think I was a little bit too aggressive with these, you can just set them down and do body weight. That's perfect. As you go up, turn your hands, and now we let those elbows go wide, bringing the weights down towards your shoulders, and then again, pressing it straight back up. Arms are going to stay just slightly in front of those ears. That full range of motion as best you can. We never want pain. We want to fire up those muscles. We feel strong through the belly, so we're keeping that back nice and straight, nice and flat. Lengthen. 2 more. Take it up, hold it up, turn your palms towards one another, interlace your fingers. You can always bring one weight down and just hold on to one. Elbows stay in nice and tight, and we lower the hands down the back. And extend, keeping those elbows in, just breathing, core strong, torso stays relatively steady. Breathe, we have 2 more. 1 more. Arms are straight. Release your hands, turn your palms, and slowly lower those arms down. Oh yeah, feel that pull, feel that strength. all the way back down. Go ahead and set those weights off to the side. Roll those shoulders up and back. Big shoulder rolls. And then pull those weights in so they're just out of the way, so they're right next to your hips. Right hand down, left arm up and over. And we're just going to sway side to side. Up and over. Just at your own pace. Your breath. Did you feel that spiciness already? Good stuff, right? Up and over. Last one. Oh, and release. Let's come over. Shift your weights so they're on either side to the front of the mat. And we're going to come up onto all fours. Bringing the weights to the inside of your hands. Wrists are right below the shoulders. Take a big breath in to cow pose. Tummy towards the ground. Lift your gaze. Lift your sit bones. And then exhale. Hollow your tummy and chest. Lift your spine. Tuck your chin. Inhale it back to cow. Exhaling it to cat. Let's do one more each direction. Inhaling it to cow. And exhaling it to cat. Coming back to that neutral spine. Pick up one weight. I'm going to take it in my right hand. Doesn't matter right or left. We're going to do them both. Core strong. We're going to shift our weight to our left knee. So if you have that weight in the right hand, right leg is going to go back. And we pull it up, opening out to the side, and reach it up and gently bring it back down. So we're opening the tummy and chest to the side to a modified side plank as we extend and reach that right arm high. If you're doing the left side, yep, that left leg is extended. Breathe. Keeping your core engaged. Full extension. Again, we want it straight above us, so be mindful of where that top hand is. We want to make sure that it doesn't fall back and create stress in the shoulder. And back down. Let's do one more time. Take it up, extend it, and take it back down. Now, shift that left foot, that base foot, the bottom foot, and we're going to extend it back up. Core strong, we rise. Take a hold of both weights. And up we come. Woo. Slowly lift, tap overhead, and slowly lower back out to a T. Palms are facing out. And again, we lift. Opening out to a T. You feel that core strength? And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. Releasing all the way down. Now you can release that weight from that bottom hand. You can release the weight from the top hand, or you can keep them both. So if you're taking care of your wrists, this is a great way to take care of the wrists and just be up off of it, off the palm. And we're going to kick that top leg forward and back. 2 kicks each direction. So we're going to work to stabilize the whole rest of our body. So the upper body, the torso is not shifting back and forth. Hips aren't moving, it's just that leg. Breathe. Bring it back to center and just lift and lower. This is not a big move, but it's a fairly intense move. We're lifting out of that bottom shoulder, reaching out through the top shoulder. And breathe. Little circles. Doesn't matter which direction you go, we're going to do both. Again, keeping that torso still as you can. Reverse. Breathe. And hold. Flex your foot, press through your heel. Oh, and pull that knee in. Reaching your right arm out. Oh, extending it. Pressing those hips in the opposite direction. Find your breath. Slow it down. Now you can release those weights and just walk your hands to the other side, reaching out through the fingertips and press your hips to the opposite direction. Coming back to center, to child's pose. Breathe. And walk your hands back up. Grab your weights. And we turn to the other side. Hands just below those shoulders. Breathe. So now that left leg is going to go straight back. We're just going to do the other side. Breathe, pulling it up, rolling it open, and extending it high. And then that hand comes back down and gently touch. Roll it open, extend it high. So that modified side plank. Just making sure you're doing the other side. Don't want you walking around in circles all day. Keeping that core nice and strong. Feeling the strength in the shoulder, both supporting us as well as the top arm that's moving and extending. Let's just do a couple more here. Last one. Arm stays up. Oh, no. And gently release that hand down. We're going to shift that bottom foot so it's more of a little kickstand. And then once again extend that left arm up. Core strong. And we rise. We lift those arms up and overhead. And then gently let them float back to a T. Palms are facing open. We lift and we tap. And slowly we open. So where's your body position? So we're not super heavy in that extended leg. We're pretty solid through the leg that's on the knee. We're strong through the core. Glutes are engaged. Working those shoulders. Working hard. Go ahead and open those arms out to a T, and we're going to float all the way down. Now again, you can release the weight in that right hand, or you can stay on it. You can release that top weight if you want to, or keep it. Breathe, and we lift leg. Point your toes. Flex your foot. And point, and we're going to kick forward twice. And back twice. So we're going to do our very best to just create this horizontal line with our legs. So we're doing our best not to dip down in the center as that leg sweeps front to back. We're doing our best to keep that upper body as still as possible and stay lifted out of that right shoulder. I felt myself sink in. Did you see that? Yeah, sinking into that shoulder. Not so great. 2 more. Last one. Come back to that neutral position and lift and lower. Lift and lower. It doesn't have to be huge. Stability. Keeping the rest of the body as still as possible just while you work that leg. Little circles. You feel those buns. You feel those hips. Inner thighs. Oh my goodness. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And switch. And hold. Flex your foot. Lift that leg as high as you can. Oh, bun burner. And pull it in. Oh, reach your left hand across. Both arms are going to reach out as you press your hips to the left. Breathe. Go ahead and release the weight and walk your hands over to the other side. Reaching. Pressing the hip in opposition. Breathe. We come back to center, to child's pose. So we're going to kind of work our way from the floor up to standing, which is different. A lot of times we'll end up on the floor laying down. This is all about creating energy, getting that good energy flowing. Go ahead and walk your hands up. Grab your weights. Keep one. Set the other one towards the top of your mat. And we're going to rise up to our knees. If you need an extra pad, feel free to grab what you need. Hands are going to be at our chest. And we're going to press it straight out, doing our best not to lean back, and then pull it right in. Press it out. So palms are just gently holding the weight. You can give it a little squeeze if you want to activate the chest a little bit more and pull it in. So your job is to do your best not to lean it back and counterweight that weight that's being extended. Make it happen through your belly. 2 more. Reach it out. Working that rectus abdominis, working those transverse. Press it out, hold it out, and then lift it up and overhead. And then slowly lower it back to shoulder height. Again, you're doing your very best not to lean back but you just stay perfectly upright and not shift your body weight. So as you lift, stay tall. As you lower, stay tall. Breathe. So just noticing what you feel. Hamstrings, glutes, core. Yeah, of course, we're going to feel those shoulders. Breathe. Lifting up and overhead, and then pull the hands to the chest. If you are facing or horizontally on your mat, turn so that you face the long way. We're going to shift our weight to our left foot. Right foot comes forward. Tuck the back toes, and we just lift that back knee. Breathe. Little pelvic tilt. Keep that pelvic tilt and extend the arms. Bend the elbows. Tricep extension. Just holding that static lunge, holding that pelvic tilt. Breathe in. Last one. Hands to chest. Release your knee down. Untuck the toes. As gracefully as you can, pull that right knee back in. And then shift that left foot forward. Knees are at that 90 degrees. We're going to tuck the back toes and lift that back knee. Little bit of a pelvic tilt so we get that psoas muscle. Nice stretch. We extend the arms. And again, tricep extension. Just that static hold for the legs. This is a quad burner. 3 more. Go ahead and step together and pull the weight to your chest. Woo, that felt good. Roll out your ankle. Stretch your toes. That was a good one. Bring your weight to one hand. We squat down. Take the other weight. We pull it up. Hands to the front of the shoulders. Just a little hammer curl. We squat low. We rise. We squat low, keeping those knees from touching. Just keeping the knees hip width apart. We squat low and we rise. Squat low and rise. Beautiful job. Squat low to your chair and rise nice and tall. One more. And rise. Reach it up. Bring the weights to touch. You can touch your fingertips if you like. Find a focal point out in front of you. Core strong. Shift your weight to your right foot. Left big toe gently touches, and we roll that left knee open. Breathe. You can stay right here. We're sliding that foot up above or below the knee, just not right on your knee. Find your breath. Slowly lower those arms out to a T. If you need to ditch the weights at any point, please do. Bicep curl in and extend it out. Bicep curl in. Find a focal point out in front of you and extend it out. Core strong. Use that focal point. Breathe. 3 more. Last 2. Are you having fun? I hope so. I hope it's different, challenging your body in different ways. Go ahead and lift those arms straight up and overhead. We pull those hands down to heart center. We draw that left knee forward and release. And we switch. Right big toe touches and we roll that right knee open. You can stay right here. If you like, slide your foot up above or below the knee. Just don't push right on your knee. If you need help to get it up a little bit higher, you're welcome to do that. And then we're going to open those arms out to a 90-degree bend, a little field goal, if you will. Palms are facing open, and then we close. Palms face you, and then we open. And we close, and we open. Nice work. Close and open. So as you close, space between those shoulder blades, keeping those elbows about shoulder height. Breathe. 1 more. Open it up and gently let those arms float down by your sides. Draw that knee forward and release. Let's do 5 shoulder shrugs. Oh, good work. Close your eyes. Feel those weights, just gently pull. If you don't have the weights, still just a great sensation. Last one. And let those arms hang heavily down by your sides. Go ahead and open up those eyes. We're going to hinge forward. Palms face one another. Arms are heavy. We're going to have a soft bend in your knees, or soft bend in your knees, soft bend in your elbows. And we're going to fly and release. Fly and release. So that soft bend in your elbows, squeezing through those shoulder blades, feeling a nice stretch down the backs of the legs. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Great hamstring stretch. 2 more. And last one. And slowly stand tall. Palms face towards you. Again, soft bend in your knees and slowly hinge it forward. It's like we're sliding those weights right down the front of the legs, and then we slide the weights right back up, keeping a nice flat back, hinging it forward. Rise and stand tall. Again, hinge it forward. We rise and stand tall. We have 4 more. Hinge it forward, core strong. And we rise and stand tall. It's like you're closing a drawer behind you with your bum. And stand tall, weights in your heels. Last 2. And last one. And a big shoulder roll. Do that again, 1 more. Slowly squat, keeping those knees from knocking in, coming all the way down to release the weights. Extend those legs, hanging forward fold. Breathe. A little shift of your weight forward into your toes. And then back towards your heels. Forward into your toes. And back towards your heels. And ever so slowly ragdoll your way up. Make sure your weights are just out of the way. A big shoulder roll at the top. And let those shoulders slide down and away. Let's turn and open to the side. Open up your feet nice and wide. Toes turned out. Inhale, reach it high. Sunflowers, grand plie down. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, grand plie. Reach it up. 2 more times. Grand plie. Reach it up. Last one. Stay low. Pull those hands to heart center. Place your hands to the insides of your knees, and as you exhale, press that right knee out and away. Turn and look out over your left shoulder. Oh, you worked hard. I hope that was fun. Inhale it back to center. Hope you broke a little sweat and press it away. Doesn't have to take super long to get an effective workout in. It's just switching it up. It's just showing up 1 more time each side. It's about showing up each and every day, consistently doing your best. Some days are better than others. Just do your best. That's all we can ask of ourselves. And gently come back to center. Release one hand and then the other. And extend those legs. Again, just fold forward. If you need to shift your feet, shift your feet. Walk your hands through. We did a lot of shoulders, a lot of back, a lot of legs, a little tuck of your chin, a little shift of your weight forward into your toes. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your support, for being kind. Just being you and showing up. And slowly pull those hands back in, supporting with your hands, heel toe your feet in. Mindfully heel toe your feet in. Great way to add mobility through the ankles, through the hips. And again, hanging forward fold. That was hard to say. And roll it up, 1 vertebra at a time. I appreciate you. Oh, roll those shoulders up and back. Take a moment, close your eyes, pull your hands to heart center, and just take a couple breaths, honoring what your beautiful body, your mind has just done. I thank you, and as always, it's an honor and a privilege. I hope it's fun for you each and every time. I hope you have some moments of aha. I love those. And I hope you keep coming back and time again. Gently open your eyes. Have a beautiful rest of your day. And until the next time, light, love, and namaste.